Well, there we go. Everything's working. Reactive images, everything is perfect. Anyways, welcome. This is 2096. I was going to change it to a dystopian D12 role-playing game. That does kind of sound good. This is 2096, a dystopian D12 role-playing game set in the not-so-distant future. Intelligence is rewarded, stupidity is punished. Whatever you do, don't roll that one. And this is session 1 of Chasm City module that I am in the progress of working on. And right now, to start this module off, we have 2 players. We're not going to do introductions yet. We're going to wait. I'm going to set the world, I know you guys have things you want to do, but we're going to see what happens. That's it. So, story time to start this off. Basically, what is Chasm City? Well, Chasm City is built on the walls of a bottomless chasm. Go figure. It has 2 sides. The west, where the workers, you, live, and the east, where those in power reside. Life in the west is harsh, with hunger and crime a part of everyday life. Separated by a bridge and only a few hundred meters, the east lives in abundance, protected by heavily armed and armored guards. Go figure. They do not know what it is to wonder if they will wake up in the morning, like many do on the west side. Each day, workers travel to the east to work in the gardens, in the agricultural fields. I can talk, I swear. Which are down a few levels from the middle bridge. The middle bridge is called such because there were other bridges at one point, but they're not there anymore for some strange reason. We're going to find out. Anyways, what happened and why? The workers are searched as they come in and out, as stealing and growing crops on the west side is forbidden, as is owning weapons, hoarding water, or causing unrest, things all punishable by something called the falling. Obviously, being tossed into the chasm from Middle Bridge. Life will be a test. Your friends, your greatest allies. Will you fight to survive? Blah. Fight to escape. Fight to free everyone. Or will you die trying? The choice is always going to be yours. And this is how we're going to start. All the food, obviously, is grown on the east side. We did that. Stealing and growing. We know that. Why is this? That's not where I'm going. Hold on. I lost my spot. All right. We're going to go over a couple of things real quick. There's a bunch of stuff you should know, I guess, before, which is why I repeated that part. The only sources of water, obviously, including food, is on the east side. Excess water is released in a waterfall into the chasm below. The east side controls power, water, and food. As you figured out, water flows in abundance, while the rest, the west is forced to work. The city is controlled by the magistrate, who lives in a plush residence, 3 stories in the uppermost level. I'm gonna just ping it right there. Focus ping right there. That's the magistrate's residence, in case you didn't see that already. The east side lays at least 10 stories below. The waterfall, east side, I might have messed that up. Anyways, the waterfall flows directly onto and through it. There's a pool, large glass walls that look down on the west side. There is a direct link to the, we don't know that, hold on. All right, so where you guys are going to start. Yes, the green icon is where you currently are. You can zoom in, whatever you need to do. Check out the middle bridge. You are currently overlooking the bridge where 5 people stand in the middle of the edge. Stand in the middle of it on the edge. The magistrate appears on a balcony high above. You watch as one after the other, the individuals are kicked and disappear into the chasm below. Heavily armored and armed chasm enforcers stand on the bridge, and no one is allowed on it at the moment as they stand in front of you, equipped with stun rifles. The magistrate voice echoes as the last one is kicked and disappears into the chasm. Let this be a lesson to anyone who challenges the will of the magistrate. We exist because of my compassion. Without me, we would all fall to the depths. Without the water, food, or power I provide, you would all die. So love your magistrate. Love the east side and love Chasm City because there is nothing else above and there is nothing below. We are all that there is. At that, she raises her hands, and everyone gets on their knees and reaches towards the slit of sky above and starts to hum. What do you two do?
I think we're joining in. Or I mean, I'm gonna get down and attempt to hum.
Uh, I get down and hum. Wait, do I see uh Otto's character?
You can, you know what? It's too early. We're gonna say yes. Otto stands out like a sore thumb. Otto, would you like to describe yourself? Have you describe what Otto looks like in a sea of smelly humans wearing rags?
He would be the shiny, orangish, like metallic color. Um, and you might see that he's got lots of like gears, cogs, and he seems to be kind of like exposed a little bit. I mean, he's standing at like the same height as other people, but he seems a little bit just like bulky, kind of large, but kind of like nice looking metal. Not typical stuff that'd be seen around.
Yeah, he looks like a robot with a lot of gears. Think steampunk. You can put a picture up in chat if you'd like. Everyone can see your reactive image. I'm gonna say he's like yeah. You see this robot, this what are they called? Automaton. You see this automaton. I'm calling you an
Yeah, it's an
automaton. Yeah,
automaton.
you're an automaton. You see this automaton probably like not too far actually from you. Uh, yeah, stands out like sore thumb. You see him? Whoa.
Oh wow, that did not work.
Wow, what was
That
that?
do.
Otto, stop trying to hack my
Oh, that is
game.
so weird.
Yeah,
I,
you see that. You see him.
Oh,
But
okay. I do the same thing as everyone. And I just kind of look around, just like call everybody pansies. I softly mumble pansies.
all right. You can give me hold on, let me roll. Otto, you can give me a
Wait, what
perception
now?
check. Otto, give me a perception check. Like I said, he's pretty close. We'll just see. He's a robot. Maybe he's got what is your we'll just roll. Just roll. That's pretty good. Yeah, you would be able to hear that. It's faint enough where probably anyone human will not, but obviously not so human. So Otto, somehow you were able to hear that with that fucking 12. You hear everything. All right. Uh, yep. Since you know what happens when you rebel, I don't know what you got pretty much for inventory or what you bought, but pretty much just assume you don't have any of this stuff on you right now. Unless is anyone carrying anything? Well, any
Mm.
contraband, weapons, anything that you shouldn't be.
if anything that Otto has is contraband, it's himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll have your group of kids like near you. They're kind of like looking over at you. Otto, how did they let you out of the fields? I'm surprised they didn't have you do two shifts again like they usually do.
It's fine. I can still work as long as I'm able to provide for other kids.
You're so strange, Otto, but we love you. And as the magistrate puts her arms down, everyone stands, staying away from the bridge, mind you. But as you saw the falling. What you see in front of you is Chasm City, and what you feel inside of you is a burning hatred for the East, especially for the magistrate. And that's where we're going to begin right now. How do the two of you feel right now? We'll start with Otto. You're at the top.
Um, I'm not too sure. As long as it's not like kids being thrown over and from the information being gathered, they were disobedient people. So no, I want to set a good example for the kids. I don't want them to end up there.
Yay.
V, how about you?
How I feel right now?
Yeah, how do you feel right now? Watching all that happen.
Um, I'm wondering if I could push someone into the chasm. I'm just here wondering if I can push someone else into the chasm.
I mean, you've got a lot of people around you. There's also the group of
I
guards standing between you and the bridge. They are right there.
can I run a stealth check to kick someone secretly into the chasm?
Yeah, we're talking just a normal like human, or going after the guards here. Or...
Just some random human who's kind of close to the edge, kind of close.
Yeah, you can give
When
me
you're
a.
like
Do you have stealth or anything?
stealth,
Infiltration for skill. You can just give me a speed check.
I roll speed.
So it's going to be 1d12 plus speed.
I do gotta say, I did have those intrusive thoughts of trying to attack the magistrate.
Remember,
So that'll
she
be
was
15.
very high above you. She was about 100, 200 meters. 100 meters?
Oh
I
no,
haven't.
I don't
Yeah,
think
she
I could
was.
go that far.
Yeah, she's on top. What'd you get?
15. I have an 8 in speed.
Okay,
Plus 7 is 15.
say normal. All right, as they're all talking and leaving, yeah, unfortunately for them, you are able to hold on. Let's see if they can stop them. You are able. Yeah, you accidentally trip somebody. All right. They're
Oh my god.
fortunate enough that they are grabbed as they fall towards the edge. There is a railing, mind you. It doesn't go straight down. Obviously, you know, the bridge is another story.
Oh
Oh, Nomad. Are you in here? Is he in here?
no.
Hold on. Let me set him up. I see rolling. Rolling. Nomad. Would you like entry? Let me set this up. Give me a second.
Oh, did he get invited to join the VC? That might be what it is.
Yeah, I gotta put him in the role. Why is that doing that? I gotta put him in the right role. Hold on. There we go. You should be able to join. Here's what I'm gonna do. Before we get too far into this, let me set him up real quick to join you,
It's
murderous
gonna end up being
androids.
like a bit of a post sequel from the last
Oh my
where
god.
we ended up with the kids.
Yep. Uh-huh. Bunch of murders. Robots. I love it. Give me a second because I want to set up his reactive. I'm gonna go. I'll be right back.
If that makes more sense.
That's funny. I like that. All right. Well, we'll continue. I have it open. When he gets here, let me know, and we'll. Oh, he is here. Hello, Nomad. Hello, Nomad. Welcome in. I have they reset a bunch of stuff, so I have to redo images and stuff real quick. But you missed the intro, but that's all right. They will tell you what you missed. Something called I'll tell you real quick. So something called the falling. But let me get you set up first. How about that? Who are you playing today, by the way? Because I have to redo everything. That's if you're here. Put Put you in my library. Do all this
I'm right now
extra
just kind of imagining Greg missing out on this whole occasion or something because he's too frantically trying to scrub his augments because they need to be clean and shiny.
You guys are gonna fucking Are you playing Greg there, Nomad? Can't hear you, by the way.
Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah, we're gonna do Greg. All right. Hi, welcome in, by the way.
Thank you.
Give me a moment as I set this up, since they had to redo all my everything on me today, which it's fine. It's fine. Add custom source. Let's do this. Do. Add. Save. Is it that easy? Is it that easy? That's a practice of. I gotta put your name. There we go. Okay, so now copy this. Should be this easy. Where are you? I know you're in here somewhere. Just use this. Then I'll go over what you missed. Sorry, it's a rough start. You know, it's the first session since I wiped my computer and had to download everything, and people did updates. So, hey, whatever.
It's all good.
That's not the right one. Drunk Lives Matter, huh? I love the stuff you see on a Texas beach. All right, there we go. Reactive images are all set. Look at that. I kept it going. All right, basically, here's what you missed. Welcome to Chasm City there, Nomad. Or Greg, I should say. What just happened? Well, as you can see by this lovely map, there are two sides, right? And it's a little screwy. I haven't set it up. You'll figure it out. You'll see it. Anyways, you guys were at the green spot. You were on Middle Bridge, where something called the Falling happened. Where basically five, well, I guess freedom fighters were kicked off the edge and fell into a bottomless chasm. There is nothing above. There is nothing below. All that exists is the chasm. Basically, all your equipment, by the way, I'm going to say you don't have because everything in the chasm is currently illegal. Weapons, guns, water, food. If you got any of that, it's going to be contraband. And big guys in, well, armors and weapons and stun batons are going to take it all from you. And then probably throw your ass in the chasm as well. But anyways, what happened? There's an auto. I'm going to say to make things easy, there isn't going to be going to a tavern. You're all going to be familiar with yourself, especially, well, since you're all somewhat kind of the same, but not. Otto. I think you played with Otto before. He's a robot. He stands out in the crowd of, well, humans wearing dirty rags and stuff. And you stand out, obviously, because, well, you're got some augmentations, I believe, on you, don't you?
Yippers.
So, and, well, for V, I don't know, V. Do you look human? Are you human?
No, I'm an android.
Okay. Will anyone know that you're specifically an android, though? Or is that something you'd want to keep to yourself?
It's something I'll keep to myself for now.
Okay. So here's what happened. First of all, I want to know, how does Greg feel right now watching these people get kicked off? What are your thoughts, your feelings? As there is this individual that controls everything called the Magistrate who came out basically, who lives high up top. I'm going to ping it for you. She lives all the way up here. Okay, on the top. She came out from her residence looking down at all you peons with her hands far away from you guys and the stench. And there's more to the story. We'll get into it. But yeah, how do you feel watching these people and your burning hate maybe towards her?
Oh, he's just screaming curses and swears and occasionally flipping off the air.
Okay. You came in after everyone. She put her hands up and everyone got on their knees, um, and started to hum together until she put her arms down and get up. Did you get on your knees as well?
I hesitated, but I eventually did it.
Okay. All right. As she went back into her residence, everyone kind of stood back up. You can give me a perception check right off the bat. That's how we're going to start with you. Okay. And if you actually, both Zool and Nomad and actually Lilith, if you can just go over to the cog and roll 20 and change your display name to your characters for me, that would be cool. I would appreciate you even more. You do notice a commotion, Greg. Actually, as the people are walking out, one of them trips. As you look over, you see V. The individual kind of trips towards the edge, actually, and almost tumbles off, but another individual catches her. An individual that you all know, a man, an older man named Morales, wearing a cloak. His face is etched with the creases of time, his eyes stern and calculative as he looks at you, V.
What's
Kind
up?
of
What's up?
little clumsy there, V.
Oops, my bad. I
It's like
might
you
be
were
hitting some WD-40.
it's like you were intentionally trying to have him trip and fall into the chasm.
Nope. Nope.
Did you? He kind of like ushers you towards the edge and
I
and
hesitate.
closer to him. Come here, V. What's the matter? What are you worried?
Nothing. I just need some WD-40.
Yeah, I see that. He puts his arm around your shoulder and like steps closer. The other two of you are there. Like I said, I'm gonna say you all know each other because that saves a lot of time. As he comes over, he puts his arm around you and kind of like looks down at this large bottomless cavern or chasm. You know, they say it doesn't have an end, a bottom, right? I don't believe that.
Right.
I believe there is a bottom, and I see. I don't. I think if anyone would be able to get to the bottom, it would probably be one of you, well, automatons. He looks over at you, Otto.
Yeah, I just heard WD-40 and I'm listening in on that. I need to get my hands on some of that.
You, well, if you're interested in things, meet me at the tavern later. He kind of like shakes his head as he walks off, looks over up at you, Greg. Kind of just shakes his head, leaves the three of you there as everyone's like leaving the town, the square, or they're headed back into the west side. Whoops. How are the three of you? Do you want to describe yourself, V, and then Greg? How about that? V, why don't you tell us who you're playing?
Uh, I am playing a. Oh, I have to look at the picture. Hold on. Where is it? A white-haired woman with a black gauge in her ear and bit of a buzz cut side of her head. Um, she cracks too many jokes at inappropriate times, and her name is V.
Nomad. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Greg? What's he look like?
My guy is a cybernetic human. His arms and legs are mechanical, and he's got the hell was his hairstyle? Don't matter. Anyway, he's relatively temperamental and wants extra care of them. So
This is a great group. I feel bad for everyone. All right. Yeah, like I said, everyone's kind of like dispersing the area. You see the line of guards across the bridge. They're usually there for most parts of the day, in one shape or form or fashion. The three of you are left there standing as everyone leaves. What do the three of you like to do right now? Would you like more information? Um,
I would like to. I would like to find a way to get myself into the black market so I can buy a weapon.
Yeah, I was being asked that. Do we have money still?
well, there are no credits in Chasm City. It's all on
Uh,
barter and trade. And right now, like I said, all your like equipment isn't here. I'm not going to say it's not going to be accessible later. Well, just figure that if you have equipment, it's going to be stored or hidden somewhere. Okay. Uh,
mm.
Down here, there is no black market. It's not like the surface where you can easily be like, oh, I mean, maybe there is. You'll be able to probably get a couple of things, but you're definitely going to be limited in the things you'll be able to get here. You're going to have to find the resistance. They're going to be the closest ones, or they're going to be the ones who get you into the black market. B.
I got a question that I think might help set the scene a bit better.
Mhm.
Is there like comm terminals and stuff? Is that still all used? Because I'm
No.
assuming we're cut off from like Excel and all of that.
Oh yeah, no,
Like not
we're
accessible.
just. It's not as bad as the island, but it's limited. There are no comm
Yeah.
terminals. You guys are completely like at the end. Who's to say what's on the east side? You know what I mean? But on the west side, you have none of that. Everything is contraband. But once
We're
again, if
talking
you
about like the biggest tier 1 city, I think.
yeah, if you've got
This
like
sounds.
yep,
This sounds like a fucking prison.
it is basically
Oh, really? You think?
it
It's
is.
just
It's
sometimes like a prison with extra steps.
yeah.
Huh.
I mean, is it possible to get out? It is. You're right. It is kind of like Prism, which you got 12,000 on one side and you have 3,000 on the east side. So now the story is going to unfold. We're going to see what you guys want to do. Like I said, you're all standing there. You're wondering how the fuck are you playing this scenario? Trust me, it's going to be fun. Hold on. Yeah, you have basically no knowledge of the outside world. It's kind of like the Spires, where you believe you are the only ones left. Uh, but although some of you may have been outside before, so how you got here, who knows? We might put that into the story since you guys have two of you have been out and one's in a freaking android. So something that you don't really see in Chasm City West. But hey, all right. Would you like more little tidbits of information, or would you three like to? What would you three like to do right now?
I would like to search out for where I could find the required tools and resources to properly maintain myself. And if I overheard with the two of you guys, it seems like we might be in a similar situation.
I'm gonna say, Greg. Yeah, your augs are not covered up, right?
Yeah, let's say they are.
Okay. Desert cloak or something,
Hmm.
or clothing or whatnot. There's. But go ahead. Write some stuff down. Yeah, you see a steam. Well, you know what Otto looks like, Greg? Do you remember?
Yeah, I do remember. Yeah.
So he's very steampunk robot. He kind of stands out. You're not covering yourself, right? I mean, it's hard.
Otto doesn't wear clothes.
No, he likes showing off them cogs.
Well, no, because I'm thinking if I wore fabric, they'd end up getting like snagged in the gears. That's a risk
Oh
I'd
my!
have to weigh.
That too.
Well, nothing can fix nothing that WD-40 can't fix.
We'll say, like I said, you guys could buy basic stuff. So if you wanted some WD-40V, you could.
I think we need some WD-40, maybe some graphite.
Mind you, there is sound filtering down from up tops, and it's kind of gets all over the place, including all your nooks and crannies for you robots and augs that are not covered.
How about
So
this? How about this? We start a riot and then we try to kill the magistrate.
Well,
Can you take yours?
problem with that, I have 1 charisma, so
Who said we needed to talk? But I believe we should probably go on with whatever work it is this guy's coming up. It's best to try to get out of the fields if we're gonna want to work our way up.
The three of you give me
So-
perception checks.
Which
So D12 plus perception. Please and thank you. Oh, Otto. Use your mooring
That's
and
not what I
gearing.
rolled. Well, okay. I guess desync is good this time. It shows me a 6 and it says a 12.
Well, did you roll a 6?
No, I rolled 12.
Oh,
I mean, I'm going off the chat log, not the
oh yeah.
graphic, because the graphic breaks.
I don't know. Welcome to roll 20. Who didn't roll?
I
Okay, yeah, that's about right. You probably and then V, what'd you roll?
S 14. So 6 plus 8.
All right, so Otto, with that natural 12 and that 20, you're definitely noticed that as everyone has dispersed. Remember, it's kind of like an open plaza. You three are the only three still left there, and a couple of the security guards, the Chasm guards who are standing on the bridge, have taken note, and you see a couple of them start to walk towards you. Is there anything you'd like to do first, Otto, since you saw this?
I got another question.
Uh-huh.
Were the oh damn. When the people fell, was there any screaming or anything?
I mean, they weren't. They were. No, they didn't scream as they fell.
Okay. Yeah, so guys, I think we have some people coming over. Might be best to head to that tavern or look around for supplies. Though I don't know what supplies we could get, as I know I myself don't have anything worth of trading.
I could just trade you for. I could trade you if you want.
I already work in the fields for them. I feel like that's where they want me and where I'm probably most helpful.
I will start heading towards the tavern.
Okay. Yeah, as the second you take or right before you take a step, as you see, you notice these security guards come over. One of them twists his wrist, and you see a stun baton fucking crackle at the end as you start to walk off. And I'm gonna say at this point, Greg's the last one. You do see this. I mean, it's kind of obvious that they were walking towards your way, and it looks like they were, gonna push you along, move you along, or just stun you and throw you off. That could have happened too. So V, you take off. Otto,
I'm going with V.
Greg.
I just heard word of WD-40 and I need to get my hands on that.
It's already gone. I always trade a meme, and I always trade a meme.
Greg, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna go to the tavern.
Okay. What do you tell you? No, we don't need that. We don't need that. You're headed to the tavern. V and Otto, where are you going? Are you also going to tavern?
Let's search for WD-40.
Okay. V?
Is there a leaky oil pipe maybe somewhere?
Well, so as on the west side, there are a bunch of abandoned blocks. Now, mind you, said abandoned blocks are where is it? Hold on one second. The abandoned blocks, well, they're off limits, and if they find you in these said abandoned blocks, which are dangerous, by the way, deemed unsafe, trespassing pretty much equals death. Yeah, I don't know why it was so hard. But you could, there are things in up the abandoned block 1, 2, and 3 that you could go scavenging if you so wanted to.
And I bet there's so much stuff in the housing blocks too.
Those are occupied by people, but if you want to start doing some B&E, feel free. It's up to you.
So, I heard that you might know of where some WD-40 may be. I may be in need of some lubrication soon. It's always hard to find things like that to maintain myself in a city of people.
Were you asking V?
Yeah.
V.
Oh, you're asking me?
Yes. He was, yes.
Oh, me? Are you asking V?
Yeah, where's the oil at?
Oh shit! I don't know. The magistrate might have some. Maybe it's worth. Maybe it's worth assassinating over some W40.
I don't think the magistrate would be one to work with such gritty oils.
Who knows what's up in her palace? In her 3-story place. Who you don't know that. You never know. Maybe it might be worth assassinating her over.
Probably some sick augments. Oh
Some
wait, I'm not
WD.
with you guys. You can't hear me, so.
Yeah, the two of you are talking. You'll see Greg start to go off to the direction that is familiar to you, to the tavern. You'll see him wander off.
I know, and all I know we do is start a revolution.
Well, I always put the safety and well-being of the kids first. I do think this
Well,
place is a little hostile.
yeah, is not OSHA compliant. Do you?
I don't think that has existed in a
I
long
thought
time.
the railings were a bit adequate.
No, I mean, just none of the workers are wearing hard hats. There's there's sand everywhere. And there's a giant chasm without a safety net. There's no safety net for the bridge. I
Well,
mean,
I
this
think the
is
safety comes from that they believe there is no bottom. Isn't that the worst part of falling? The ground?
I don't know. Do you want to go check that real quick for me?
No, I'm not very fond of falling.
Insert I've been falling for 30 minutes meme. Not OSHA
Bottomless.
compliant. Bottomless.
Bottomless. All right.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
alright, go ahead.
If it's
No.
bottomless, when are we gonna get refills?
Shitty thought.
Now, I would like to raise the point that if the water has been falling into the chasm, it is likely that it is possibly bottomless or the water is going somewhere. Because, from my experience, if you pour water into a cup per se, it fills the cup.
There could be a river down there.
It's got to go somewhere.
Exactly.
I think it's worth checking out, though. It might actually be more hospitable down there than it is up here. Per se, there might actually be more additional challenges, especially for people that need to eat food. Hence why I can see the agricultural field to be so important around here.
I have no such weakness. I don't need to eat food.
No, but we both have other needs too. Like oil.
Okay, I thought you were going to say WD-40. Oil? Yeah, that's true. How about this? We do rock, paper, scissors to see who checks out the chasm below.
I'm a bit unfamiliar with that. Didn't the guy say to meet at the tavern first? I feel like we should check in with them first before heading down. I don't think the guards would like us, just going down without permission.
Maybe we can take a guard down with.
That's a possibility.
Yeah.
But I don't
alright,
think they like the idea of going down in the hole. more so about putting other people down there.
I don't know. The magistrate seems to be fond of it.
Well, I'm gonna make the way over to that tavern, see what that guy was talking about.
Okay.
And I will too, as I say, making finger guns.
You'll see like a couple of like little kids look at you as you're doing that, kind of like look at you wide-eyed. They stay very clear. They may or may not know you're different. Hold on, where is it? Greg, you are, since you headed directly there, while the other two meandered their way, debating what they should do to get WD-40, or just jump off, or I don't know how you were planning on getting down. I guess just flying down, but that's fine. You can feel free. This is going to be the shortest scenario on our record, which is fine. Anyways, Greg, you're going to be the first one to walk in this little tavern. When I say a little tavern, it's not like the usual up top. If you knew what those were, the neon signs, it's the little dingy lighting. Smells, smells unpleasant, not very pleasant at all. And you have a selection of shine behind the bar. That's pieced together out of scraps and, well, fucking metal, and it's dingy. As you see, you look over and you see Morales sitting up, leaning against the bar. He's got a drink in his hand. He's got he's got a drink in his right hand, and his left is on his chin. Kind of like notices you. There's a bunch of other people in there too. What would you like to do, Greg?
I'm gonna approach Morales. Fuck it.
All right. He looks at you. As you approach, he pours a drink and slides it over to you. What about the other two? Where do they end up going off to?
I have friggin' no idea. They're off talking about their weird robot crap.
Don't you have somebody kind of like bangs against your arm? You don't have your cybernetics are exposed, right? They're not covered. I mean, they're covered, but they're not. They don't have an epidermal layer, right? Like V does. Did I lose you guys? Am I losing you guys now too? That's cool.
No.
Over here, I think.
No, I don't know. I got wind, and who knows? Starlink's not working or something.
I did notice you were cutting.
Ah, see? So yeah, that might happen. Great. I might have to adjust the Starlink, but let's see what happens. It adds to the fun. You can only hear every other word. But yeah, Greg, your augmentations, you don't have an epidermal layer, right? Underneath your clothing?
Let's see.
Like V does, right? V's covered in skin. Are you?
Would that be in the character sheet, or is that just like a
That's something
lore thing?
that's aesthetically something you decide. Like you can have an epidermal layer and look human, or you can, have your augs straight up like Otto, look robotic.
Yeah, I'll have him look robotic. He would like that. He would
Okay.
prefer it, actually.
So yeah, it's gonna be something like, even though you're wearing clothes and you're like covered up, as Morales like goes, he obviously knows as he hits your like arm, right? Dinks. It's like, well, whatever they do, I think you're more like them than you want to admit there, buddy.
Hey, man. I still got some meat left. Not a whole lot. Still some.
Some meat left. What the fuck?
I guess some's better than none. Those other two, I don't know. I don't know how they actually well, they took them out of the agricultural fields. I mean, what, they did double, triple shifts last time? Something like that?
Who knows?
Anyways,
However long their battery runs.
that's fucked up. Isn't one of them wind up? As he says that, Otto and V, you walk into the tavern, to the bar, whatever you call it. It's a fucking tavern, I don't know. Speaking of the other two, there they are now. You'll see Greg over there with Morales.
I think that's the guy that we're looking for.
The old man looks at you guys. If you are you walking up, or are you doing something else?
I would
I'm
go straight up to
walking.
them.
Okay.
I'm walking up awkwardly with finger guns.
Just kind of look. What are you? Kind of cocks his head to the side. You're not a duck, you know that? He says. Kind of like he pours another 2 drinks and hands one up to you, V. He holds one up to you, Otto. He gives you a look. Can you even... he takes it, puts it down. He looks over at you, V. Can you even take this?
What kind of fluid is it?
It's from what you know in his bottle. He's drinking shine, some kind of shine.
Wait, I missed that. What did you say?
It's some kind of like or moonshine. Worm shine.
Oh. No, I need some blinker fluid.
You need
I
some
see Joe.
blinker fluid. I think I saw some of that in back. He kind of like looks back at the bartender and chuckles as he's doing the bartender thing and cleaning glasses. We'll have to get you some of that for you as soon as we can, I guess. So, what do you 3 think about all this? Because
I think it
Joe,
fucking sucks.
I think this city sucks, and we need to start a revolution. If anyone asks, it was not my idea.
Yeah,
Well-
don't listen to him. I don't know why he keeps
He kinda
saying we
like-
should do that.
he kind of puts his hand up as he looks around. How do you think those 5? What do you think they were doing? And you know what? Somebody turned them in for probably a couple of extra ration cards. So I would just be careful. Don't say that kind of thing too loud, because even over here, these people, you can't trust them. I mean, heck, these revolutionaries, I don't even know who the guy in charge is, really, he says, as he like looks around. Nobody knows. So you got to watch out for these guys, and you got to watch out for the guards, because, well, there's people everywhere. I mean,
True.
but I agree with you. I don't listen. I don't think. We have some. There's probably a bunch of people over here who are unhappy, but we can't take them. They've got weapons. And what do we got? Sticks and shine, he says as he takes a swig.
I got gears that I can use.
Yeah, gears that wind down. Speaking of which, do you need me to wind that up? You up right now? Are you a little low on power?
That would be appreciated.
I can just envision you having like a one of the wind up keys on you somewhere that comes out, and he like literally click 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 just
Oh my
charges your gears. He looks at you, he's
Wait,
like, I know you don't have that. Yeah, how what?
How often would friggin' Otto have to be cranked for him to keep going?
So it's like 24 hours.
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh my God.
I like that. You're cranked. You have to be cranked every 24 hours now. And it's with a fucking key that like it's part of your frame, but then you like take it off and you fucking like a wind up doll. You know what I mean? You put it in back.
Oh my God.
Steampunk AF. Yeah, well, at least you don't have to eat or sleep or I don't know, whatever the fuck it is. Any of you, well, you do. He looks over at you, Greg. Listen, I'm not going to say I know anything about these freedom fighters or whatever. I don't think if they wanted to, they could get across the bridge with all the guards. I mean, listen, there's a reason they strip all the workers down and search everyone as they go over, and then when we come back. So we can't steal or take anything in or out of that east side. And trust me, we're not going to make friends over there.
In some ways, I'd like to agree, but the people do go over with the knowledge.
Why don't we send a scout ahead and see what we're dealing with?
It's not like we get a free pass to just go hang out over at the east side and there's no way across. The only way across is Middle Bridge. And they've got guards on the east side looking for anyone. It's 100 meters, right? Think about it this way. He like puts 2 cups together on the bar and starts like, so we get 100 meters between us. People have tried a few things. They've tried to go across various ways. Most of them don't make it. I mean, we've sent people up and down the chasm, they don't come back. If we could find a way to get people across, I would love to be able to do that. They also got this imaging shit that can see in the dark. I mean, it's dark down here for most of the day, right? What do we have? 20 minutes of light, 15 minutes of sunlight directly? And otherwise it's just this fucking eerie light that we get. It sucks. I know there's something called the sun. I've never seen it. More than, when it's overhead. But listen, if we could get across, I mean, maybe there's a way to get to her. And I'm not going to say how I know this stuff. Listen, I'm old. That's how I know this stuff. It's definitely not because I'm with these other guys, right? But I've heard stories about how they've sent people up there and they've tried to take out this magistrate before, and she's guarded, and getting in to replace, you've got these some kind of weird glowy pads that you got to put your hand on and stuff, and these doors, they've got doors and stuff that aren't like over here. I mean, you see it just when you walk through, the hanging gardens and the shops and stuff you see above that we can't get to. They're all guarded with these doors. We don't have all that shit over here. We've got, well, he looks down at the floor and you can pretty much, you see where it's, I don't want to say rusted, but it's worn away, where you can see through like the flooring to like the level below. I mean, this thing's just, sitting on this edge of this chasm, and I don't know how it's holding on, but maybe, I don't think that's the way. I don't know. I don't think this is a good time to talk. As he looks around and you see a couple of guys walk in. You all what?
A bit curious of these people that have gone down. I do believe it is worth checking out.
You missed the part that I said they haven't come back.
Yeah, that's why I'd like to gather some more information. I am inclined to believe that if the water is going down, it's going somewhere.
Well, water that is going down. You can see, actually, you can look at the map, see how it kind of like fades away towards the bottom. It turns into a mist. And then you can actually see like, and as a matter of fact, it'll bring you over to like an area so you can like look down and see the falls, which is like illuminating. Towards the bottom, it just turns to a mist and kind of like disappears. Blows in the wind. So it's not like a steady stream of water coming down. That's where your water's going, into the air. And that's just the leftovers. Obviously, they've got, what, 2-3 reservoirs at least? Plus the magistrate's pool.
Of course she has a pool.
Hot tubs. She's fine. Man, I'd love to be up there with the magistrate.
Damn rich people.
But listen, if you guys can find a way across or do recon, I mean, slipping out when they bring us over, that's impossible. With the amount of guards and the amount of people that watch every day when we come back and forth. God, it's humiliating, really. All those little rich kids throwing stuff at us and mocking us.
Are there any old forgotten means in the abandoned areas of going across?
Well, the other two bridges that were destroyed, upper and lower bridge. That's really it. I mean, if the middle bridge is the only thing, the only way across. Unless you can jump 100 meters. I certainly can't.
Nope.
Now, I would like to know if there were other bridges, what happened to them?
They destroyed them. Now there's only one way across for a reason. That way they can control it a little more better. You see, this was years ago, from what I remember in the stories. One of them, well, there were a group of rebels that destroyed the upper bridge, trying to take out the magistrate. See, she'd used to sit up there and watch everyone get tossed off from middle bridge and lower bridge. And then, well, one day they tried to get her. Fortunately, they didn't. They came over here, they massacred at least 100 people. And since then, after that incident, they took the lower bridge out. So, now we have middle bridge as the only way over there. But, like I said, if well, I don't want to say anything.
Oh,
Go.
I'm sure there's a way. I'm sure the magistrate has some servants, right? In her quarters, right?
Some. She's got a whole fucking 10 or 20. I don't know. They don't ever come out of her quarters, though.
Because if we can find the place we can do augments, I can change my arm into like one of those like mantis blades, and we can assassinate her. That way, I can just once they check me to find no weapons, I'll pose as one of her housemaids, and then boom.
I don't think taking out the magistrate will accomplish much, knowing that there's a couple thousand people over there that seem to enjoy their life, that they mock people and they go across the bridge. We all know of the rich kids that throw stuff, but
That,
I
but
feel like
whoever's
we gotta be
magistrate
able to find a way to cripple them a bit more, or they'll just find someone else new to put in power. Because I don't believe the magistrate's always been the one in power.
Oh, do you think there's an elite class?
I'm just saying that they got a decent amount of the population on their side.
Oh,
They also have guards with guns, so that's a little bit tricky.
oh,
Not
okay.
necessarily.
All right. Here's my question for all three of you. We can start with. Oh, here's my question. In your limited amount of time here, right? Would any of you think you
Yeah,
have?
but we gotta
Hmm?
we
All
gotta
right.
eat too.
Food
Well,
supply. Yeah. And so do the kids. I feel like it's worth looking into find ways to shift the power balance to grow food on the west side, possibly in one of the lower levels, since hearing they're so dangerous and I don't know if the guards would go down there.
The old man Morales chuckles. Of course they go down there. How do you think they caught the last group that were rummaging around?
I thought they were ratted out.
Oh no, that was the assassination attempt. And the 5 that were thrown off, that was recently, but we've had groups going around there. I mean, you can do it, but their patrols, listen, their patrols are random. It's not like they're stationed down there all the time. It's just they always seem to show up when people go into these areas.
hmm.
Now, I'd be kind of wondering why it is that they do this.
Well,
Nomad, what's your character's name?
Greg the Og, or just Greg.
Hey, Greg, can I speak to you privately?
Eh?
Can I speak to you privately, Greg?
Sure.
I walk like I walk to the other side of the tavern. All right, Greg. I'm a se- I'm gonna be real with you, Greg. In a gunfight, if I had to choose saving you, I wouldn't.
It's because the meat part, isn't it?
Maybe not.
Eh.
Wait, is that xenophobia? Or is that racist? Wait, or is that specious? Specious?
I'll just say prejudice, right? Prejudice. Yeah, you're maybe a race. Yeah, it's definitely racist. Yeah.
Yeah, racist
Oh,
against meat people.
Yeah. Flashbacks.
meat. I'm just letting you know that ahead of time, so you don't, so you're not surprised when I don't do anything.
I just shrug.
You're like, whatever.
Yeah, my guy doesn't really care, frankly.
All right.
Okay.
Here's a couple questions
I,
for you
I,
guys, real quick. Sorry, I don't want to interrupt your moment. Just trying to put some things together. Um, did anyone? Well, Greg, you had weapons and equipment, right? You got them stash piled somewhere, stock piled somewhere. I can assume. Greg,
I didn't hear what you said.
that's fine. I thought it was the wind. You do have all your equipment stashed somewhere, right? You've got weapons and stuff, right?
Well, I should if
Or-
nothing's changed from
Yeah,
that
yeah,
from my setup.
we'll say all your stuff's in a duffel bag stashed somewhere. V, did you buy weapons and stuff as well or no?
not yet.
Okay. If you want to go through and just do a normal buy, then we're gonna say your stuff is also gonna be in a duffel bag stashed somewhere. Otto,
Okay.
did you have weapons and stuff as well on Otto?
No.
Okay. Like I said, anything other than basic equipment. Same thing though. If Otto had anything, you could have it stashed somewhere. Um,
There's kids around here somewhere.
there are some kids, as the other two have gone off to talk. There's a group of kids. One of them's playing with like a ragged doll, and like two of the kids are watching because there's only one ragged doll to play with.
I really like the idea of going to the abandoned levels and seeing if we can gather resources. Seems like those kids over there might need a couple of extra dolls to play with. I might be able to make something if we get the resources.
I'm not going down finding some dolls.
How does that help us in the first place? Getting some dolls.
It makes the children happy.
You know what, buddy? You do you. You go down there and get some dolls. Me, if I'm gonna go down there, I'm gonna get some guns or something.
I don't see that too loud. Morales
Um,
says
I
loud.
was joking, everybody.
You see some like people have looked over. Some of them are like leaving the tavern. You guys, you
Oh, yeah, you gotta be more discreet like me. Like how
you
that
guys are
person almost fell.
talking across the tavern.
You
I
know what? I love
would
that
like to.
idea. Sorry, good.
I believe that if this town was manufactured in a way to, suspend parts of it on the cliff sides of this chasm, that it might entirely be possible to create new separate blocks. If we can figure out ways to get the resources needed, which, knowing there's so many abandoned blocks, I'm sure there's plenty of resources, even just, to make the blocks themselves.
Would the
What are
guards allow us to do that?
no? What's the building structures typically made out of? Because you said the ground is like rusted, so is it all metal?
Oh, not all of it. No, some of it is embedded. You got to think that half of it is embedded in the walls. It goes into the ground.
Yeah, I assume something like that.
Yeah, and a lot
Um,
of it is stone. So people haven't just disappeared going up and down. Basically, what you have is you're in this rock face, right? And it's fucking just rock.
Mhm.
Like people have tried to dig out of it, but nobody has been able to go through it since there are no tools allowed over here and stuff. And those that have tried to dig have failed. You do know that is lore. But anyways, Continue.
I think we should try to get our hands on some tools. Greg, it seems like you'd be interested in getting some tools too and augmentations.
Yes.
Get rid of that that meat that you have left.
I'll think about it.
Are we required to go into the fields next?
Basically,
When is our next shift?
you yeah, you got off basically, so you have time. You have it's like a 12-hour shift, 12-12.
I think we should use our time to scout out. I think we should head out to the lower levels. If the guards are irregular, then it might be able to get us enough time to look around and look for a spot we could potentially hide out.
Might as well try it out. Forget.
Okay.
Obviously, this city was built in a way, and I'm not inclined to believe that the guards are in positions to build or have those tools accessible. Hence, why they might not have repaired the lower levels. I think it would be nice to show that our side could be resourceful and stronger and rebuild. Hopefully, we could become self-sufficient from the other side.
All right, so I have two who are going to go, well, scavenge and explore. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Yep.
V, what are you doing?
I'm gonna follow them,
Okay.
but I have the secret agenda
Oh boy.
of I have a secret agenda of looking for a high visibility vest.
Okay. That's a very specific agenda. But hey, that's fine.
Yeah.
Need like a clipboard and ladder too.
Just send me the list of
Say what?
specifics that you guys are gonna not find down here.
No. High vis vest, hard hat, clipboard, and a ladder. We'll get in anywhere. Each of those things on their own should be enough to get us in, and they got a stack when put together.
One of us has to be forklift certified as well.
Don't forget your OSHA 10. Don't forget that. All right. Where are you going? Are you going to try to just... How are you getting into this? Most of the entry or ways in and out are pretty much sealed. Are you, first of all, just going right up to these areas? Are you trying to take the less discreet ways? How are you three getting to this area?
I got a few ideas that I would like to potentially bounce around with you guys.
Are you
There's
leaving?
the possibility of...
No, go ahead. I was just gonna say, are you leaving the tavern at this time, or are you still talking in the tavern?
Yeah, I think we're leaving the tavern.
Okay, so
I'm
you're on
worried
route.
about guards
we'll say.
coming.
Okay, so you
we've
left
said some
tavern,
suspicious
on route,
stuff.
talk.
I would believe that if there are some routes down to the city that they'd all be well known about, potentially sealed off or guarded, and which is why I think it would be nice to look into a way that we might be able to make a new entrance, one unknown about. But then at the same time, there has to be ways for the guards to get down so that they can survey the area.
I'll be right back.
Greg takes off. V, you still here?
Yes, I'm still here.
I just don't have you at Roll20.
Oh shit.
So
There you are.
what lore would we know about Abandoned Block 1 versus Abandoned Block 2?
Abandoned 1's at the top. It's a larger block. Then block 2 is, which goes deeper into the back. I think something weird with
I feel more inclined to want to go down, but I feel like it holds a bit more risk, but with that also potentially a bit more security versus going up. But then knowing that abandoned block 1 is just above all the other housing blocks, it's possible it's a lot safer of a location.
Safe or not safe, we're going down in abandoned stuff. I suggest we just take the least safe route possible. That way the guards wouldn't suspect it. They think we
Well,
would be crazy to go down that way.
on that, we should probably head down to abandoned block 3.
So down or up, first of all, abandoned block 1 is up top, abandoned block 2 and 3 are down below.
I think we're going down.
Going down?
I want to look. Okay, here's a question. Do we have houses or quarters or?
You've got,
what
well,
would
I
they be?
mean, you don't really sleep, so no. Greg does.
Okay.
But unfortunately, the androids in the group and the robot automatons, you do
Yeah.
not get your own place. No.
So another thing on that,
Get a
is
closet.
there a Oh, I forgot what it's called. Do the guards ever search the quarters?
There are random searches done quite often.
Okay. Greg, I am curious as to where your quarters is located.
He might still be off. Yeah, he's not. He is currently not here.
Greg?
Yeah, he stepped away for a moment.
Oh, okay.
Flats.
So I want to look around. What exactly do we see? For, I guess are we on housing block 4?
Yeah, if you're going down, block 4. So it's block 1 is the top part. So see how there's 4 pieces? And this is how it is. So you've got block
Yeah.
2, which is the larger left side. And how the map is set up is actually as if you're looking across. So it's not like into the it's basically if you were looking across the bridge at what you were seeing. So they're all staggered.
Yeah.
So anyways, so blocks I think 2 and 3, or 3 and 4 are the ones on the right. So block 1 is up here, block 2 is here, and then 3 and block 4 over here.
Well, on that, I think we should try to look for a spot potentially in block 2. A bit farther away from where the guards would go, making it so that they take longer on their patrol.
Well, the bridge ends up coming right here. So this is a cross section. So this is it changes. So the bridge goes across from point here to point about there. The falls is
I
behind
have a
it.
question.
Yeah, I'm here. Maybe I can answer.
Why doesn't one of us why don't one of us get recruited to be a security guard and we learn their patterns of
Sheridan?
when
Sorry.
they do searches and
BRB. As soon as Greg comes back, you guys can. I'm sorry, I'm having connection issues. Let me go try something.
to just uh, I was trying to think of a cool idea. So did we decide which way we were gonna go?
I believe we should go to housing block 2.
Sorry, trying to adjust Starlink so it works. Greg, come back. No? Yes? Maybe so? Is it connecting? Darn. I love Starlink. I really do.
So is there... I'm assuming that if we're going to be trying to get down from housing block 2 to abandoned block 2, that would probably be best off going through someone's quarters. If that's even a possibility of getting through the structure of one block to another.
Well, when Greg comes back, I'll tell you what. Let me do this. Let me roll it 12. Let's see, 12. 3, 4. His place is in block 3. So that's not going to help you.
No, I didn't think it would.
Welcome. Hold on. I'm gonna write this down.
It's just a potential stash location. If we are able to potentially find out another location or two. Because with searches going on, we can't rely on one spot. There's got to be somewhere else to move things. And we run into the issue of when moving things, we're potentially going to be seen.
Yes. Speaking of which, we're gonna roll to see where everyone has their stashes at some point. Actually, I'm not. I know what I'm gonna do.
Well, like, a couple of things I'm thinking of. There's got to be a way some of us got in, right? There's obviously some entrance to the city. And water is coming from somewhere. It doesn't make sense for them to be hemorrhaging water from a reservoir.
Ugh, sorry about that.
All good. Everyone's dead.
What?
No, not yet. But you will be. You will be. All right. So there's a debate of obviously going down to, or talking about going to abandoned block 3 through abandoned block 2. Unfortunately, the only one who has a residence is you, since the other two do not need to sleep. They, have closets or whatever. I just adjusted Starlink, so it'll probably cut in and out for a little bit while it adjusts. But anyways, hopefully it doesn't, because I'd like to keep going. Anyways, yes, going down to block 3. I was going to say Sheridan. Otto is looking for... Get off of him. Otto is looking for a way to get down there through somebody's residence, perhaps, using block 2. This is block 2 here. Correct? Am I losing you guys again, or?
The big one on the left over here. And I believe that there's some spot in there, being bigger and not being on the bridge, that it'd be easier to sneak away with potentially creating a new method down into abandoned block 2 and to 3 and so on.
All right.
So we still have to address the issue of how. I do not think it would be easy to get down, nor do I think it would be that easy to conceal it.
Like I said, there are some ways that are guarded, there are some ways that are sealed off. What I want each of you to do is give me, we'll just do a straight D12 for this. How about that? Each one of you give me a D12, and I'll tell you what you come up with in 1 moment.
Uh-oh.
Wait. What is going on with that?
All right, Otto, you rolled
Alright.
a 1. Congratulations.
Okay. So I win.
You win. Your stuff is stashed, and we're gonna say abandoned block 1. Okay. None of you, would you B, what'd you roll? 1d20? Oh man, that's worse than rolling a 1.
I got an 8 for 1d12.
And what'd you roll there, Greg? 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, so in this game, there's something called a Dice of Doom, which is rolling anything other than a d12, which is basically the worst fucking dice you could roll besides rolling a 1. Which is what a d20 it is to me and this game. So your d12 roll doesn't matter. Basically, Otto got a 1. That was shit. Luckily, it wasn't for anything important. But your stuff is also stashed in Abandoned Block 1. Greg, we're going to say you can choose where your stuff is stashed. You're going to be the one who knows a way down to the lower blocks that we're going to say it's like a ventilation shaft or something that you were able to come across. You're probably going to have the best route down there if you want to use that. Or tell them that. It's up to you.
I guess I'll have it along the way down, but I'm just thinking if their stuff's in Abandoned Block 1, shouldn't I move my stuff too, or?
Oh, well, you don't know unless, all right, do you all want each other to know that you have stuff stashed, but someplace else?
I'm gonna be surprised when I find what I have stashed.
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, as a group, you can decide it. Do you all know you have stuff and that stuff is stashed, since everything down here is contraband?
Sure.
Okay. And Greg, that's a yes from you?
Yeah.
Okay, so you all know that you have talked. So now you can choose. Since there are 2 in Abandoned Block 1, you can have your stuff somewhere in Abandoned Block 1 if you want, or you can keep it in Block 2 and be like, hey, I have a way down here to get my stuff. It might help you. It's up to you, and then you can move it on the way back. You can get it. It's up to you. So that's it. If you want to retrieve your stuff on the way back or the way down, I'll let you do that. You'll get a bonus for getting down there. You'll just have to carry it all. Well, you'll have your equipment in your inventory, obviously.
I'll just keep it in Abandoned Block 2 then.
Okay. All right, but you will have a bonus for getting down to Abandoned Block 2 if you want to use your route. If you'd like to tell them about your route, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right. He tells you that he's got a route down to Abandoned Block 2 at least through a ventilation shaft or some area that he found when he stashed his stuff, since you all know about each other's stuff. Stashes. So here's what I want. Since all of you rolled where your stuff was, are you all going down to Abandoned Block 2 using his route?
Yeah.
Otto?
If it's possible.
It is. And for this, we're going to need we'll do a, how do I want to do this one? All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do it methodically and pretty quick. I want each of you to give me a speed check. 1d12 plus speed versus whatever I'm going to roll. Well, Otto's quick this time. You're just sippity doo-dah. Not that. What's your speed there, B?
10. I got 8 plus 2 is 10.
Okay. Well, that is unfortunate. All right,
That is not fair.
as well, you'll see what happens. As Otto's, you're the quickest, pretty much. You see this and you are able to get into this vent and head your way down. As does Greg. However, V, as you're going, you suddenly get like a pull. I don't know, your tunic, your fucking coat. You get like a tug on your coat. As you look over, you see a little girl with blue eyes, blue wide eyes, hair similar to yours actually, obviously a little bit dirtier. She's actually the one with the ragged doll. She's looking at you. Where are you going? She asks.
Oh god, this is a fucking Shining. I swear to God. I say out loud to my other padres.
What is it out there? Are you able to make it in?
You got to be careful if
There's
you
a
go
little
down there.
girl here.
You
There's a
don't.
little girl here, pulling me.
I just
Tell her that I am in search of dolls.
want
She
you
already
guys.
has one.
Yeah, it's the little girl
Oh.
with the doll. She's like looking at you. Just be careful. Do you want me to stay here and make sure nobody comes after you?
That would be helpful.
I don't trust it. That's
Hey,
yo. She sucks as hell.
you're really pretty, you know. She says as she stands
Oh,
there.
okay. Never mind. Never mind, guys. You can trust her.
She's got her like feet like together like little girls do, and her hands are now behind her back. She's kind of like looking up at you. Her ragged dress, she's all dirty.
Well, thank you. I put a lot of effort into my skin routine. I use WD-40.
She kind of looks at you, and her obvious face like is like she doesn't know what the fuck you're talking about, what WD-40 is. But she looks at you. You see her. She kind of like takes a breath. Oh, I mean, I personally use silicone nowadays, but hey, WD-40 works too. And she like skips off.
What the fuck?
So that kid knows our route.
Hopefully she doesn't narc on us. Hey, if she narcs on those guys, don't worry. She'll accidentally fall down into the chasm. Wink, wink, wink.
That's if the guards don't get us first.
I do have to raise suspicion in the fact that, if I overheard correctly, she volunteered to stay and keep guard. But wasn't that just her running off?
Yep.
Yup.
If are you V, are you staying up top or are you going down after him? All right, give me a perception check, V. As you guys are talking. By the way, you guys have already descended, Greg and Otto. Like you're going down this, so it's like I was gonna like an event how you fucking echo. So as you're talking back up
Oh,
to
they
V,
would probably not be hearing much over Otto's clicking.
just you're whirring and clicking. I mean, there's some ambient noise in the chasm from the wind. That's not that great, V. But as you watch, like you look back at the little girl, you see her skip to like a junction of a corridor, and she stops and like ducks around the corner, and like you see her head pop back out, and she's kind of like she leans against the corner and starts playing with the doll, looking around. She looks back at you, and she gives you like the gun sign that you did when you entered earlier. Pew pew pew.
Oh my god. Oh. Okay. I start heading down towards the thingamajig.
Okay, give me a straight D12. Because
A D12?
yeah, the way was concealed, so it's just how good are you putting everything back? All right, you think you do a great job. You think you do it. Well, you rolled a 10. It shows a wait.
Yeah, no,
I
I did this
rolled
to
a
me
1.
too.
The fuck is going on? All right. Oh, that's why.
Greg rolls the
Greg rolled
1,
one.
V rolls
No,
10.
I wanted V. V, good luck. I thought that was V's roll.
I didn't see
Jesus.
the 10.
All right, that's good. That's fine, Greg. You can give me a speed check though, Greg, because as you're going down, right, you're kind of like talking, you're not paying attention. This is a route you're familiar with, but with a 1, yeah, give me a speed check. Okay, that's it. You fucking slip and you fucking falling. Otto.
There's 2 1s in the damn row.
I believe Otto went first, right? So you're at the bottom. Suddenly, Greg falls from above. He's falling. What do you do? He falls.
Would try to. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. You watch. You look up at him as he fucking falls towards you, contemplating what to do. But he goes back. Greg, give me a luck check. You already got 2
It's
1s in a row.
realization that like I can't fall, but if someone falls on me, that's not much better.
All right, that's pretty good actually. Look at that. Now, why couldn't you roll that before? No, look, you're rolling a lot of 1s though. You're rolling a ton of 1s, dude. Holy shit. All
You're
right.
taking all the ones from me.
Yeah, all the ones, good and bad. You fall, right? You miss Otto. Otto kind of like doesn't do anything as you fall past him. You narrowly avoid a pipe that's coming out. You avoid hitting your head. Give me a strength check, please.
Jesus.
All right, you're able to grab onto something. Otto is now above you, probably about 3-4 meters. As you grab onto something and come to an abrupt stop, I'm going to make you take 1d12 health, though. 1d12 damage.
Fuck.
As you hit it pretty fucking hard, it knocks the wind out of you. But it stops. There's another 11. Jesus Christ, dude. You hit. Dong! It echoes through the vent. Oh! As the wind is knocked from your lungs. However, you're not falling the rest of the way, which would have given you much more damage.
Now, is that spread throughout my body, or...
Oh, no, that goes to your health.
Oh, that goes straight to my health. Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Because your health is only, what, 20?
Hey, do you have life alert?
Fuck's sakes.
Your health is only 20, right?
Yeah.
That's fucking half your health gone. Too bad it's not an arm or a leg that got hit.
Oh, I would have loved that, but no.
You just want to lose more limbs.
If only.
Yeah, it hurts. You didn't crack a rib though, luckily, but your breath is knocked out from you. Otto, you're above him. You see him fall. I'm gonna say V. Maybe you were stepping out. Suddenly you saw that and you hear dong as you're like putting the like the plating back on so that nobody notices that you went down there. You look down and you see fucking Greg. Well, there's some light creeping in because this thing's not completely sealed. Greg, you're now the first one to, if you're going to continue.
Yes.
Okay, you're the first one down onto the abandoned block. Otto, give me a speed check for the climbing, please. More 11s, okay, that's fine. V, I need you to give me a speed check for climbing.
A speed check?
Speed check, please.
Okay.
All right. The two of you, Otto and V, you both make it down as well. You see a very, well, out of breath Greg. Looks a little shaken up for some reason. From his fall.
My fucking body hurts.
Are you doing okay?
No, it hurts.
Human.
Shut up. Just shut up, please.
All right. Are you searching abandoned block 2 or are you going down to abandoned block 3 still?
I'm gonna grab my shit.
Okay. Are you going
I'd like to look around.
Okay. I was gonna say, are you going off to grab your shit or are you doing it right in front of them so that they see where you hit it or?
They can see it, I don't care.
Okay. I'm gonna give me a D12 for that. Grabbing your
Yep.
shit. Otto, you can give me a searching check. Another one in that. All right, you grab your shit. It was there. You don't, yeah, there's a lot of like junk. I mean, it's an abandoned level. You're not finding anything
That's
really
perfect.
useful. Yeah, it's
I like junk.
it's junk. There's metal and scrap. Like, you look at a door that's kind of hanging off its hinges, a metal door. You don't find a clipboard or a construction hat or a high-vis vest, unfortunately, on this level. But maybe the next one you'll get lucky. V, what are you doing while Otto goes off in search and Greg gears up?
I follow.
Okay, which one?
Auto.
Okay, you see him searching. Are you searching for anything as well?
Yes, I start searching for the high visibility vest, a hard hat, and a clipboard.
Okay, well, give me a D12 roll. Just a D12.
D12 roll.
It's not a 12. You know, if it was a 12, I'd give it to you. But with the 7, I'm gonna say, yeah, you find like a hard hat. You find a hard hat. Okay, it's plastic.
Hey.
You find it. You move some like collapsed shelves. Dust and stuff, sand, more sand than dust actually, as it's still filtering from down from above, and you find yourself a very used, dirty hard hat. Congratulations.
Yay.
Are
It might be
you
possible to salvage a lot of the stuff down here and potentially make new useful things.
are you continuing on this level, or are you going down to block 3?
I'm going to go with block 3.
Okay. Greg, Otto.
How much do medkits heal?
Regular med kit heals 1d12 per use.
D12? I'm gonna try to fix myself.
Go ahead.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. God damn it.
You're still shaky as you're trying to like apply like, I don't know, fucking gel or something, or take the stim, like half of it fucking misfires and shoots off into the air. And you only get 1 health.
It's just not my day, huh? It's just really not my damn day.
Hey, at least you're taking all the ones for the group.
I guess someone's gotta be the unlucky one.
All right, you're all continuing down to block 3.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna need a D12 roll for you to find a way down, because this one is well, it's a little further than the other one. Okay. 4's
Not
not
a
that
1.
great, but it's better than a 1.
I got a 9. Yay!
And
Oh,
then
where was
Otto.
that 9 when I needed a heal?
Otto,
Yeah.
roll a D12 to find a way down to abandoned block 3, please. Okay, those are okay. You don't find a direct route, but you do find, we're going to say, it looks like an old elevator shaft, maybe, or an air shaft. You're not sure, but there is a ladder that will bring you down to the next level that you're able to find. Takes you a little bit of time to maybe get in. You got to move some stuff and debris. I need all 3 of you to give me a perception check, please. Are you using this route? I'm going to just say yes because it's what the route you found. How about that? So yes.
I think a ladder would probably be safest.
Oh my God,
Oops.
what is that?
Sorry, I rolled D10 by accident.
You love these dice of doom, don't you? That's unfortunate for you, V. Otto was doing so good. Look at that with a 12.
Oh my god.
We're going to say that 12 and that dice of doom. That dice of doom does not cancel it out. Or the 12 does not cancel the dice of doom out. All right, that's fine. The 3 of you are headed down. We're just going to say we're going to continue. We're going to say that you are able to get into abandoned block 3. The flooring beneath you is definitely kind of like up top where it's not rusted, but it is worn. It's cracked. It creaks as you step on it, especially those of you that are heavier, which is basically the fucking 3 of you because you're all augmented in some way, really. The floor creaks and groans as you're like headed down. You notice that this one it doesn't seem to be as stable as block 2. To the point where the flooring, it's not level at all down here. It is definitely at an angle as though it's tipping towards the chasm. The walls and the railings are pretty much gone on most of the outer areas, leading to a straight drop. The area is off limits for a reason. That might have to do with something about it. But if the 3 of you would like to, what are you doing? Searching the area?
I want to look for tools or anything that could potentially be crafted into a tool.
Okay. V.
Things
I'm
like
gonna help him.
pliers, crowbars, and wrenches.
Greg's gonna assist. Okay. Find tools.
I'm gonna search for a gun.
You're gonna search for a gun. All right. I'd like more D12 rolls, please. You can give me a perception. No, just do D12s. More 11s. Oh, that wasn't a 1. Greg, you're just helping. You are helping. You are being so helpful.
I'm just such a good boy.
You find some metal toothpicks. V, unfortunately, you do not find a gun. And Otto, you rolled an 11. As you are searching through some, you find a locker, Otto. Unfortunately, it is empty. You kind of shrug it off in your fashion as your gears tick and turn. As you turn the corner, though, you come face to face with an individual wearing a cloak, a desert cloak, worn, tattered. This individual is definitely holding a gun. It does not look like one of the guards. As he holds it up to you, the fuck are you doing down here?
Probably a similar reason that you're down here. There's no need to get hostile if we're all hiding from the guards.
We were hiding, so you idiots came down here and probably set off one of the alarm thingies that they got.
I throw my hard hat at that person.
Give me a attack roll.
What?
Do I roll a d12 to throw it?
Yep, D12 to throw it. All right, unfortunately, it does miss him. It narrowly misses. You need an 8, basically, to hit when you're throwing shit.
Ah,
Yeah, you're close. It closes. He kind of like flinches. He turns. He looks at you. What the fuck's wrong with you? Why are you throwing a fucking hard hat at me? I'm not the one that had the fucking set off the alarm. Hold on. Ice cream truck.
You have to get ice cream, I guess. Rules.
Dude, these ice cream trucks do like 50 on the fucking beach. Like, no joke. Speed limit's 15. What the fuck? Anyways, 15. Like, where are the cops? Where are they? Where are the cops? They're not out here anymore. All right. Yeah, he kind of like flinches and looks. Why? What are you three doing down here? Kind of like looks at you, Greg, as you're fully equipped in all your shit. Well,
Scavenging.
that's great. I guess it really doesn't matter. He kind of like starts to lower it. Actually, another individual comes up from behind him and kind of like puts his hand on the gun. You can roll. I don't want to just keep doing D12s, and I don't want to keep doing rolls, but I need to know what you guys know. So, we're just gonna say you know this individual. Okay. You see an individual. I can't fucking talk all of a sudden. A guy named Donovan. He kind of puts his hand on the guy's gun as he lowers it. He looks at you. He's a bigger, strapped man. He's muscled. I don't know. He's in good shape. You've seen him around. He doesn't. You never like really saw him like the scavenger type, but he looks at you guys. What are you three doing down here? Morales
you
sent you?
know,
We're hoping
Yeah.
to find a safe space where we can gather resources, potentially make tools, and
Well, we all want a safe space down here, Otto. But yeah, did Morales send you down here?
No.
Just- Oh
I
no?
think, but
Yes?
I wasn't paying attention, to be honest.
well, it was a little funky with what his motives were intentionally, but it doesn't seem like our motives are against his. If anything, they might align. So it's still all really convoluted now.
Well, I don't guess it really doesn't matter. It's just nice that you guys are down here. We could use your help if you don't mind giving us a hand for a minute or two, or because I'm pretty
What do
sure
you
we're
need
all in this.
assistance with?
Well, I'm pretty sure we're all in the same boat where none of us want to be down here anymore. I don't know how the three of you came to be here, and I don't ask questions anymore. But I know if we all stick around here, more people are probably going to die from that. He stops, kind of like takes a deep breath. Unless you guys were sent down here by her, you're not working with her, are you?
No. I hurt myself. so I don't think I was sent by anyone.
Yeah, you're not looking so good there. You're right.
No, body's in pain. Can't think straight.
Well, sorry, I don't have anything to give you. I mean, know somebody back up in the housing blocks that might have some like remedies for you or something, but you know that stuff doesn't work all that great. I mean, not like the stuff they have across, you know, that stuff that the stims or whatever they call them that can heal you so quick. I mean, we don't get to do that, get any of that, but
I think I'll just try walking it off, maybe. See if that works.
I'll walk it off. Walk it off. That's what you
yeah.
get for having meat. Ha!
Yes. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh, listen,
You're welcome.
we haven't been able to find all that much. I don't know what you guys are looking for, but maybe I can help you with that. You help me and us out, and maybe I can help you find well, whatever it is you were down here looking for. How about
Well,
that?
I
Does that
think I
sound like a
see
deal?
plenty of stuff down here.
Kind of like looks around at like the rusted walls and all that. And it's like, okay, I mean, you say so.
Exactly that. We're surrounded with metal doors, lockers, hinges. We found bits of metal toothpicks, and it's all things that could potentially be reshaped into what could be tools.
Yes, sure, totally, Otto. He kind of looks at you. It's like, you guys gonna give us a hand, or you gonna just keep dicking around this junkyard?
I'll help you out. I need to think about something else instead of pain.
Hmm. And kind of looks at you. He looks over at UV.
Oh, I'll help.
Well, maybe if we get lucky this time, we can get us a way out of this shithole. Here, follow me, he says. And as he leads you down a corridor, around a corner. You see a couple of other guys who are they're dirty as well. They look like they look like they might have been digging. A lot of you know that, like I said, they've tried to dig out before. A lot of them hitting impassable rock. However, what you're looking at with the dirt and these guys around it, well, it might be a little bit more. It might be passable, possibly. Kind of looks at you as the guys like move some stuff away and reveal an opening. This tunnel, well, we dug our way in and, well, I think we found something. It's not like, well, what we usually find, he says, as he clears his throat.
What is it?
Hopefully it's a way out. We've yet to explore it. But with you guys here, I know, we went down a little bit of ways, and it kind of breaks up into different paths. With you here, maybe you can help us and we can figure it out a little quicker. What's that? Here's a question. Could do
I
any
am
of you...
a
No, go ahead.
little curious what this material is we're working our way through.
Kind of like hits it. Some kind of hard rock or something. Bedrock, maybe?
Can I
Side
do
of...
like a
Oh,
chemistry?
do you have
That'd be
chemistry?
relevant. I got chemistry.
I mean, yeah. Do an intelligence check. Add chemistry. I'll allow it.
I gotta use chemistry.
It just appears to be some kind of hard rock. A bedrock of sorts.
I'm wondering if it could potentially be a wasteful byproduct, if it could be processed to then be turned into things. Though I'm not sure we have the resources that we could refine it with, nor would we get much.
He's like just looking at you, Otto, as you're doing that. V and Greg, while Otto's discussing the composition of the materials and repurposing it, what are you two doing?
I'm just gonna
I'm
go
just-
help.
V,
I'm just standing there, just like kicking rocks.
can you guys, any of you see in the dark?
No.
Nope.
He has some torches, because as you have gone to the back of, well, the abandoned block 3, the light that is filtering down into the chasm, the eerie light, has pretty much gone dark, especially in the tunnel. There is no illumination whatsoever. Kind of looks at you guys. Well, if you don't mind helping us explore this, he lights a couple torches and gives each one of you a torch.
I'm hoping we might find some oil.
And hopefully this shows up right. Dun, 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 dun. As we're going to enter this. I'll tell you what, V, if you had, I know your equipment's like above, but if you want to be equipped for this, you can be equipped.
No, it's okay. I'll keep my equipment stashed.
Okay. Just thought I'd mention it. I mean, who knows what's happened down here? Probably.
Well, I think that's the smart thing to do because with the possibility that it's all contraband, it can be taken. It might even just be safer sitting there.
All right, this little icon is where you're going to start. And if I did this right, should look like, I don't know. Let's see how this works. All right, I took off a layer, so you all don't get ideas where to go, up, down, left, or right. Up is up, down is down. You're going to be heading away from everything as you head off to the west. Okay? So this is what you see. First thing you see is a tunnel. That's a tunnel. That little line right there. See that? See that line? That's a tunnel. You're going to be in said tunnel. It goes off to the west. Do you all want to head off into the tunnel?
Yes.
Yeah. I like
Did you-
tunnels.
Did you all set up your tokens, by the way? Do we have tokens for y'all?
Give me a second.
I thought I did.
You'll have to, hold on. Or I think I have enough room. I deleted some stuff. Where are you? Because what we're going to do. Yeah, you should be able to pull her out. There you go. Wait. Why do I have, Greg, how many of you do I have?
Should be one.
I see 2.
There's 2? Oh shit. I can't even select either of them.
Nice. Good to know. I'm just going to get rid of them. Otto, can you move your token? Otto?
Yeah, I think so.
Try it for me.
Move it around.
Okay. Greg, you cannot move Greg, huh? So let's see. Greg the Og. Says you can control it. Oh, I might have. Greg the Og. Save. Gotta try something. I think there's an issue with, no. Greg. Hold on, let me fix these things up real quick. Greg the Og can be controlled by Greg the Og. Alright, Greg the Og, you should be all set. V, can you pull yours out? No, hold on, let me set her up. Where are you? There. Okay, you should. Oh, Greg, you're pretty large. Let's resize you. There we go.
Marvelous.
Should be able to pull her out now.
Yep, got it.
Okay. Do. And I just need to resize you. Edit. You select a token. Save. There we go. You should be good. And is V good to go? Where are you, V? Yes, no on V?
Say what?
Can you pull your token out?
My token.
Token.
It's attached to my character. Oh, edit. It's. Do you want me to delete it?
Hold on. Where's where? I just pulled her out. Yeah, that's good. Select token. I pulled her out for you. How about that? Can you
Oh,
move her?
okay. Thank you.
Can you move her?
I can't. No, it doesn't let me move it.
Let check Lilith. It says here it should be. Lilac represents Lilith. All right. Should be all set for you. This one right here, right?
Yeah. It doesn't let me move it.
Represents character. Try some. Oh wait, hold on. Try this. Pull one more out. Come on. Come on. There we go. That's weird. Why isn't it?
While we're figuring this out, I got a thing that's been weighing on Otto's conscience.
Go ahead. Figure out why this won't work.
I don't want that little girl waiting there for 12 hours.
Well, it's too late now.
And the other thing, do we even want to go back to pick the fields?
No.
I mean, I can obviously see why. Yeah, but we got to figure out a food option. But Otto, then caring about the kids, my food goes to them. I feel like some of them would depend on that. If I don't come back with food, then that's not gonna be good.
Well, you can go back if you feel like it.
No, I just think we just gotta find food down here.
All right. Try it now. Try to move V now. I mean, the other you guys can move yours, right?
Yep.
Why won't V work?
Yeah, it's not letting me for some reason.
Can you try to pull her out again? Or try to pull a token out again? You know, hold left click and drag. All right. Well, for all intents and purposes, then I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're gonna say you are all together, right? You're not splitting up at the moment.
Right.
Okay. So we're gonna say you're with the group. You guys can move your icons up, and then I'll take off boxes as you go, and tell you what happens. I'm gonna take this box off.
What do we see?
What do you
Got
see?
an area here. Do we see anything?
You see a tunnel?
So there's the tunnel they mined, right? And I'm guessing that's like
Yeah, it like
small.
stops like here, or it looks like they connected to something about here. So right where you're at, I'm gonna say. So as you get to the next part, yeah, it opens up into a tunnel. You see a branch. And yes, one goes up and one goes down. Which direction are you going to go? I should put tokens up from them too.
I'm going down.
Doop.
I agree.
Doop. All
I
right.
also agree.
Okay. The three of you go down. Just actually, they didn't bring all them. They're having two guys stay back to guard. And they send two guys up to the top. As you come down, doop doop doo doo doop 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 doo, to the next branch. We're gonna get rid of this. You say the tunnel. It dips down. It keeps going. It's dark. I need you to give me a D12 roll, all three of you. That's not a one. That's another one from Greg. Wow, Greg.
I got a 10.
Give me a speed check.
Oh wait, that's my.
S-
Never mind.
Speed check. Okay. Am I gonna slip and eat shit or something?
Again?
Pretty much, yeah. You slip. Does anyone grab him?
I'll try to grab him.
Give me a speed check. You gotta be 15. Yeah, you're like, it's a little dark out there. Your foot catches to something. You go to fucking, that's why I like tokens to see what order, because you're in front, right?
Hmm.
But, yeah, give me a d12 plus your speed.
Oh, I got it. I got 15.
No, V for trying to grab you.
Ah.
Well, plus speed. Okay, hold on.
Yep.
Uh,
As you're going down,
8.
Greg. Shit.
At 20.
Natural 12.
20
Oh, yeah,
plus
you're
8.
catching. Even with Otto in the way, we'll say Otto's, who's on point, that's why I want tokens, but we'll say that you're able to catch Greg before you slip and you slide down this, you would have basically ended up at the bottom of this. But V catches you. Flashback.
Oh, does it feel
Thanks,
fleshy?
V.
You're welcome, flesh bag.
Okay, buddy. Alright. I don't need to hear the flesh bag part. Remember,
You
I still have a shotgun. Just reminding you.
look, is it,
I dare you, bruh. I
is it,
fucking dare you.
is it out, by the way? Is your shotgun out? How do you have it? Or
No,
is
it's
it?
holstered on my or slinged on my back.
Okay. All right. That was a close call. You're all right? You're all continuing?
Yep.
Doop. All right. Continue ahead to the next adventure, and I'll delete it and see what we have, because I don't even know. It's a surprise for all of us. Doop. All right, that's what we got. Up and down. So you make it to here. You make it to here. To there. Blink, blink, blink. Keep on going, I assume. Oh, you gotta climb. We need a climbing check from all three of you. Another speed check, please. And if you have climbing, you can
Alrighty.
add that.
Oh my god. I swear to fucking god. I swear to god.
Gotta be kidding. I need a luck check, Greg.
I didn't even friggin' roll the damn D20.
I know.
Okay.
Oh, if you got a 12, that would have negated. 20's pretty good, though. Who's climbing first?
It wasn't
Otto.
me.
Otto, are you going up first?
I think Otto's in the back.
Otto's in the back. V, are you on point or are you in the middle?
I'll go first.
Okay. V is. I'll pull your icon out here. I don't know why you can't control her. Like, edit. Player's journal. Unless you're in here as somebody else. Hold on. Who are you in here as? As V, right? Yeah. It says fucking V.
Yeah.
It says there. It says edit. Can be controlled by V. Save changes. Edit. Token properties. Represents character. Hold on, maybe that's it. No. It's weird. The character's name is coming up as Lilith, but it should be the same fucking thing. Should be right. Should be right. Roll 20. What are you doing? Lilith. I don't know. I'm gonna pull her out. Whatever. Alright, you're going up first. That's
Yay!
fine. You make it up to the top. Greg, you have a little bit of a problem, but you're able to catch yourself from falling as you look back at Otto. Otto, you're a little, slower. You're a little cumbersome getting up there, but you eventually do. You make it to the top. Nothing amazing happens. Let's keep on going, shall we? Get rid of this part. Looks like you guys, there's a down area. It's a couple of meters. You're gonna have to go down. I'm just moving you guys. You're welcome. I need another
Thank you
speed check
kindly.
for climbing down. Does anyone have a rope?
Nope.
I have something I might be able to do. How far of a down is it?
I think these are like 10 meters. What size are these? I don't think they're a meter each. We'll say it's a couple of meters. Probably about like 4 meters.
Oh yeah, I can do that. Wait, you said the first one's a meter, right?
Wait, what? Yeah.
So,
Yeah, the first one's only like 3
Okay.
feet or something.
that's nothing. We should be fine getting down that.
Yeah, but this one's like 4
I-
meters.
I
I'm
need to
gonna.
take a quick break.
Okay. Let us take a break. That works. Before you jump down and somebody break a leg and a knee, we can do a little
Oh,
intermission.
I'm not jumping.
Oh no. Oh no. I can't wait.
I was gonna telescope down with limb extensions.
Oh, go gadget. Awesome. I like it. All right, let's take 5 minutes? What do you need? 5, 10? What do you need, guys? We'll take 5. All right. Well, he's
Yeah, 5 works
he's already
for me.
gone.
Yep.
All right, let's take 5. We'll come back and see
Alrighty.
where this leads. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Either, like, I don't even know what the frick is going on.
It's because
Don't
you
make up for the
still
luck.
have human.
Mm,
Flashback.
Yeah, you need to level up so you can get that. Oh, would he the 12? Well, he's still human, right? Yeah, but no, you can't increase that with luck. Luck's kind of separate from that. I think we need something to boost luck. There's got to be some like probability drive or something. It's a weird high tech thing, I assume.
Not yet, no.
I don't think I've actually seen anyone do as bad as we have had someone do as good. As in, I am actually inclined to believe that there is some bias in Roll20, given the fact that I think I've encountered 2 people that have rolled, I think, 5 12s in a row, is what it was. I think that's like the standard or the best that I've witnessed.
So someone is siphoning
I've
my
yet to
luck.
see
is what
that
you're
with
saying.
one, possibly, but I haven't seen 5 ones.
No, I never pay for a subscription. No.
I try not to. I'm good. I have faith that Greg can make up for all this bad luck on this roll. This has to be where all the luck's gone, right? Because I've been rolling well, I think. I'm worried it's
Why?
not gonna be.
But why would you choose this illogical route?
You're the only person that I don't think has rolled a 12 yet, but both of us have rolled 12s.
Oh fuck.
This is your time.
Okay.
No roll? Okay. Sure. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
All right, here goes nothing.
Roll.
I got a 4. How hard is it to dig through?
Can I got something for this. I'm gonna do a chemistry roll. How do our augmented limbs? I'm not sure about V because V does have the fleshy layer. Greg and Otto just have metal. It's just raw metal, so we might actually be able to dig through pretty well without taking damage or anything. I think we should clear it out. It shouldn't be too difficult, but we should raise caution that it could collapse farther if it has already. We
Might
should
as
look
well
into trying
try
to
it.
get some supports in the future.
Might as well do some while we're here.
I'll go through with digging. Gonna put my arm on full auto.
I guess I'll dig. Okay. I go inspect the body, or at least one of them.
Wait, that's actually really helpful stuff. Like all of it.
Yes, especially the med kit that I need.
Oh no, I got more excited about the comm terminal.
I'm still aching and in pain, you see. I'm not thinking
Yeah.
about
Uh, I want to look around for the supplies. If there was exosuits and the people had guns on them, where did they keep the rations? Yeah, but no, they're just the shovels, right? Just the shovels and guns. I think that's obvious. Um, I want to see if I can. I don't know if I could do much with the exosuits. I have mechanics. I don't think I'm getting them powered, but they still work as mechanical systems.
You guys gonna check the other bodies, or
They're taking they have exosuits. For a moment, I blanked out. So yes, for a moment. No. Right. I like to check out one of the bodies as well. Okay. And boom. Oh, sweet. Damn. Mm.
I'm gonna check the comms term. Ew, freak.
Uh, you know what, guys? I think we should leave now because when is our next shift for the farming?
It's in a few hours, but I don't think we're looking too forward going back to the fields.
I think we've struck some new items, and we should walk away while we're ahead. While we got some stuff. I'm taking the pistol, of course, and 3 magazines. I think we should leave before the guard gets suspicious. Anyway, I don't even know if that little girl told on us or not, or she was really trying to look out for us.
I mean, I feel rather secure in this area knowing that we have several allies guarding the entrance. I'm sure we'd hear something if something was going on.
I don't. I'm not so forthcoming and trust. Trust. I think we should just leave while on a win.
Well, I
I
think we
don't
should at least go back and tell those other guys about the exosuits and the bodies. See if they can do something about it.
Um, I think we should just leave and we're just
I do
I
fear
mean
that if we leave now, we haven't necessarily gained anything. As you
I
might
mean we
think your guns are valuable that you have found, it's still considered contraband once you get up there. If anything,
I mean
it's you're getting a higher risk if you go back.
but our trip's in a few hours, so I don't want to risk. I don't want to
If you're
risk.
worried about your shift, you can head back. We still have plenty of time before then, and we as androids don't even need to eat. I'm more worried about finding food for kids.
That little girl was kind of off-putting, though. She said she
And
wanted to.
do you think the little girl could do something about the several full adult men that have guns?
Yeah,
Well,
tell the security.
yeah, I was gonna
This
say she
little
can tell
girl
the
was
guards.
also on one of the top layers, and we've traveled down too and through quite a distance of tunnel. I don't think the girl knows exactly where we are, and there might as well be other ways in since the other people have been able to get down here too. So I think we have options. I kind of would like to search more.
I'll
I
keep
also feel
searching.
like exosuits aren't too useful if we can't figure out what powers them, but I still feel like there's some way we could use the parts. Seeing a minigun, that's a barrel that spins. That could make for an automatic drill. We just need a hand crank on the end.
I guess I'll stay and help. Yes.
We just need to find the key to wind them up.
Go right.
But how wide is it?
Hmm. I don't want to test it. I
I think
want to
this
go
is a
the other
spot
way.
where we need to think about it a bit before just going down. Like, would we even be capable of making it down there?
I'm more worried about getting back up.
I agree. The backtracking is definitely going to be difficult.
Let's go left.
Yeah, it's more gradual.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, for frick's sakes. Eh. Let's see. I got 4 worm jerky. I got 2 worm water. Blech. I must have 1 each then. Yep. Oh. Be really funny if there's nothing here.
I don't think there is much.
I'll do it. What's the material? Is it similar to the one below, or? Okay, I might as well dig then.
I'm digging.
Strength 2. I'm sorry, eggs.
I knew we'd be finding food down here somewhere.
Oh, that's funny. Oh,
We search around for what potentially laid them.
yes.
Yes, hey, I was looking for rats or something, but meter tall eggs is way better.
Found doom spiders or
And
some shit.
out's gonna come the 4-meter tall spider. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we gotta take these.
I think the ice cream truck man sabotaged you.
I want to try to get one of these eggs. I'm not sure about the feasibility of carrying something that easily that's a meter.
I like it. I think it's interesting that well, we basically start in a major shithole and we sort of have to work our way around it.
Oh, we're in a worse shithole. I think we're making progress.
Yeah, really moving down in the world.
Hello? Okay. I wasn't taking. No, no, they didn't. I'm kidding. I was. Hello? Uh, yeah. I think this was pretty cool. The,
I I think that if I would have got out, Otto being a person that lives more in the short term and in the moment and stuff, still remembers the kids. That's more what's weighing on him. He doesn't know how much he means to the kids, but he thinks it's important. I would want to just like abandon them so I could be in with that like revolution stance. But then I don't want to see kids get killed if there is a fight. I think the idea of just kind of like sneaking people out of the city and living somewhere else, I think that's a pretty funny idea. What happens when all the kids disappear one day? Because I've taken them into the tunnels. Yeah, all 12,000 people gone. How much experience?
Ha 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 ha! Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, next week.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, cool. Oh, bye.